Welcome back to Football Tactics Zone tonight, bringing you the latest stories from the football world. From transfer sagas to contract drama, kit controversies, and record-breaking financial deals, there's a lot to unpack. Let's get straight into it. Music transition. Vinícius Jr. contract talks stall. Real Madrid's hopes of tying down Vinícius Jr. to a new long-term deal have hit a wall. According to ESPN, Vinícius, represented by his agents Fred Pena and Tassilo Suarez, has rejected Madrid's latest offer. The club reportedly put forward a salary of around 20 million euros per year without bonuses, but the players' camp is demanding an additional 10 million euros in bonuses. With negotiations deadlocked, speculation over Vinícius' future at the Bernabeu is back in full swing. Music transition. Ronaldo branded arrogant over salary remark. Cristiano Ronaldo has once again stirred up controversy. Former Osasuna striker Walter Pandiani labeled the Portuguese icon arrogant for mocking rival players' salaries during a heated La Liga clash back in 2011. While Ronaldo's brilliance on the pitch has never been questioned, his outspoken comments continue to divide opinion, even years later. Music transition. Liverpool fan banned for racist abuse. A Liverpool supporter has received a severe punishment after racially abusing Bournemouth forward Antoine Semenyo. The fan is banned from attending matches at all stadiums across England, while Merseyside police continue their investigation. Liverpool Football Club is fully cooperating with authorities to ensure cases like this are dealt with swiftly and firmly. Music transition. Jamie Vardy linked with Celtic veteran striker. Jamie Vardy may be heading north to Scotland. Reports suggest Celtic are keen on signing the former Leicester City star, who's currently without a club. If the deal happens, Vardy would reunite with former Leicester boss Brendan Rodgers, now managing the Scottish champions. Celtic are also eyeing the Champions League, making this a potentially high-profile move for the 37-year-old. Music transition. Barcelona blocked from using new jerseys. A bizarre situation has emerged in Spain. Barcelona have been barred from wearing their brand new kits this season. La Liga organizers ruled that all three of the club's newly released jerseys clash with their opponent's colors. As a result, Barca had to wear last year's third kit, a lime green design, against Mallorca, and the issue could repeat in upcoming matches. For a club of Barcelona's stature, it's an embarrassing headache. Music transition. Nottingham Forest push for Douglas Luiz. Nottingham Forest are making serious efforts to sign Juventus midfielder Douglas Luiz. Owner Evangelos Marinakis is said to be directly involved in the negotiations, signaling the club's determination to bring the Brazilian back to the Premier League. Whether Forest can get this ambitious deal across the line remains to be seen. Music transition. Chelsea still without a shirt sponsor. One of the biggest clubs in world football, Chelsea, still haven't secured a shirt sponsor for the 2025-26 season. According to the BBC, the Blues have received multiple offers but are holding out for a long-term deal worth around £65 million per year. With Champions League football and a Club World Cup trophy boosting their appeal, Chelsea believe they can command a premium price, but time is ticking before the season gets into full swing. Music transition. Premier League top scorers after Week 1. The first match day of the 2025-26 Premier League season is complete, and 4 players share the top scorer spot. Erling Haaland, Antoine Semenyo, Richarlison, and Chris Wood each scored twice on opening weekend. Interestingly, Semenyo was the only one whose goals weren't enough to secure a win for his team. Music transition. Liverpool earn over $240 million. In summer sales, Liverpool have quietly pulled off one of the most profitable transfer windows in Europe. The Reds generated £190 million, about $240 million, in player sales this summer, offloading 8 squad members. Even after spending £291 million on signings, their net outlay sits around £100 million. And with sell-on clauses included, Liverpool could benefit even more in the future. Music transition. Napoli. Manchester United striker Napoli are searching for a new striker after injuries disrupted their front line, and reports suggest they're interested in Rasmus Højlund of Manchester United. Transfer insider Fabrizio Romano confirmed Napoli are monitoring the Dane as a potential solution. With United still unsettled in attack, this could become one of the surprise sagas of the summer. Music transition. Bayern tipped for champions. League glory. German legend Lothar Matthäus believes Bayern Munich are perfectly positioned to dominate Europe this season. With Harry Kane leading the line, Matthäus feels Bayern have the balance, depth, and firepower to win both the Bundesliga and the Champions League. After several near misses, Bayern are desperate to reclaim European glory. Music transition. Nottingham Forest rejected for Jamie Lewling. Forest's busy transfer window continues, but not every deal is going their way. Stuttgart forward Jamie Lewling has turned down a move to England despite a £21 million bid. The 23-year-old prefers to stay in Germany and continue developing in the Bundesliga. Music transition. Fulham face dilemma over Rodrigo Muniz. Brazilian striker Rodrigo Muniz rescued a draw for Fulham with a late equalizer against Brighton, sparking chants from fans urging him to stay. However, Serie A side Atalanta are preparing a bid, leaving Fulham in a tricky spot. Cash in now or keep there. Inform forward. Music transition. West Ham still interested in Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy's name pops up again, this time linked with West Ham. After a 3-0 defeat to newly promoted Sunderland, manager Graham Potter is desperate for reinforcements. With Vardy a free agent, he represents a short-term but experienced option. Music transition. Too early to judge Victor Gyökeres at Arsenal. Wayne Rooney has urged patience when assessing Arsenal's new striker Victor Gyökeres, who struggled on debut against Manchester United. Rooney noted that Premier League intensity is far different from other competitions, and it will take time before the Swedish forward settles into life at the Emirates. Music transition. Inter Milan Onana return in a surprising twist. Inter Milan are monitoring former goalkeeper Andre Onana, whose future at Manchester United is now uncertain. Onana was left out of the squad in United's opening loss to Arsenal, sparking speculation of a possible reunion with the Serie A giants. Inter stand firm on Bastoni. Meanwhile, Inter Milan are refusing to sell Alessandro Bastoni. Chelsea's £50 million bid was rejected outright, with the club making it clear the Italian defender is not for sale. Bastoni remains a cornerstone of Inter's defensive setup. Music transition. Calabria joins Panathinaikos after leaving AC Milan. Former captain Davide Calabria has officially signed with Greek side Panathinaikos. At 28, Calabria is seeking a fresh start abroad following a short loan spell at Bologna. His move is being described as a personal decision to embrace a new challenge outside Italy. Music transition. Barcelona offered Pavard by Inter. Barcelona's defensive issues continue after losing Inigo Martinez, but Inter may have a solution. Reports suggest the Italian side offered Benjamin Pavard, a player new Barca coach Hansi Flick knows well from his Bayern Munich days. Pavard's versatility could be exactly what Barcelona need. Music transition. Messi's World Cup future. Finally, the big question: will Lionel Messi play in the 2026 World Cup? While some doubt whether the 39-year-old can compete at the highest level, Angel Di Maria insists Messi will lead Argentina in the United States, Mexico, and Canada. According to Di Maria, Messi is irreplaceable, whatever the circumstances. Music outro, and that wraps up today's edition of Football Tactics Zone tonight. Stay tuned for more updates, highlights, and tactical breakdowns from the world of football. See you next time.